Yeah, it's something that's been on my mind as I start this program with you. And, I've spent the last 7 years kind of learning how to grow a single location dental practice with one provider. And I'm kind of probably cut from the same cloth as some of these other clients where it's like, okay, what's next?
Mm.
And according to my current accountant, he looks at what I've done over the last couple of years and sees it as highly improbable and says, dude, you've made it. You're like the
Right.
success story. I don't know how many clients he's got, but I think he looks at me like one of his top two clients. And for me, it's like, this is just the beginning. And for him, it's like, dude,
Right.
you've made it. Just run the money machine now and, go to work every day and enjoy your life. And
There's more
so
to
it's
it.
this fundamental question between like, is that enough? And God, I hate to even say that or hear myself saying that, but where's the challenge? And we talk about, you're growing or you're dying kind of thing. But I do believe that when it comes to a business model like mine, there's some sort of sweet spot, like you said. And how do you test it to know if you found that sweet spot for what that can be? Because you have so many staff, you have such a size of a patient base, so much complexity in your systems before you have to, increase the size of the web. If you're going to scale, do you scale big with one location, or do you invite other locations in? And I've got, on one hand, I've got a very ambitious colleague who's about to come out of school and wants to do that, and then I've got my advisor telling me, you do not want to be part of that because you're always going to get diminishing returns on the second and the third and the whatever, and you could just focus on one and kill it there. And so I feel like I'm
Right.
caught between this tug of war. But I also see that maybe my advisor and I are we're growing up from each other. And his mentality might be one of more scarcity or traditional, where he's kind of
Right.
thinking this
Yes.
is the way it's done, and I've never been part of anything or done it any other way. So in his book, I've won the game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in other
Time to get a
people's book,
golf
it's like,
membership
dude, this
and
is just the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, there's part of it, I think, is having comfort in not knowing what you don't know in terms of the future and being okay
Hmm.
with you don't have it to have it all planned out. As long as you know what it's going to feel like that Venn diagram, like you're in your sweet spot, you enjoy it. This picture is like, you finally arrived. So he thinks that you've arrived and you're on the top of the mountain. Let's enjoy and party. But for you, it's like you've opened the door and realized you're at your new base camp. And so
Hmm.
for us, I think most entrepreneurs as well, it's like always making that future a little bit bigger than your past is what kind of drives us as well. And it goes
Hmm.
back to something to look forward to. Okay, what's next? I mean, am I going to be happy just sitting on a beach or, living a semi-retired life? That's not going to really do it for me. So what does that next
Hmm.
piece look like? And people that aren't, they don't have that DNA, they're
Hmm.
they're they're content here with this.
Yeah.
But for me, I know when I open this door, this is what I see. And when I get up here, I'm going to see another one up here because I'll
Hmm.
normalize. This is like, okay, what's the next